Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got a brand new shirt. And if you're a big Wordle fan, you're going to love our new shirt. It's the BJ Miggs Wordle shirt. How about that? It's in the Rock Shop.
Actually, pretty awesome.
And it looks like we got it in 5 tries on our shirt.
I mean, it looks like we haven't really accomplished anything. Kind of like our show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. We're still missing some. You're absolutely right.
But it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So, you know what? This is, I'll tell you right now, this is the shirt for you.
Let everyone know that you're a fan of Wordle.
Yeah.
And BJ Miggs.
Yes. I'm going to get it to show everybody that I'm a fan of, that I know what Wordle is, at least.
You've helped me do a Wordle twice.
I've not really helped.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, you've done much better when you haven't included me. Yeah. But if you love Wordle or you love us or you love both, this is the shirt for you. It's the BJ Miggs Wordle shirt. It's in the Rock Shop right now at KISW.com.
Let's play B Miggs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
Scream his name. B Miggs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. B Miggs. You're a loser.
It is time for B Miggs. It's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the Kraken.
Sploosh.
And if you missed that amazing interview with John Forsland, check it out a little bit later. It'll be up there, but he's so cool.
He's the coolest.
That is, of course, your announcer, your play-by-play announcer on Root Sports, which, again, they have a game tomorrow night, the last home game of the season against the Sharks.
Yeah, come on, Kraken. Defeat them Sharks. Let's try to think of something cool to say.
That'd be a nice way to
fan
end.
appreciation night. That'd be a good way, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool if they could get that done.
Absolutely. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Dustin in Bellevue. Dustin, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Dustin will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Dustin, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Whose 1984 album, Ride the Lightning, features an electric chair on the sleeve?
Pass.
Lisbon is the capital of which European country?
Ireland?
No.
Spain?
No.
Netherlands?
No. What early 80s year was the original film Friday the 13th released?
81, 82, 83.
No. In the card game Blackjack, what 2 values does the ace have?
1 and 11.
Yes. What is the name of the theme song for the TV show Friends?
Oh, shoot. Pass.
What is the name of Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle website and brand?
I have no idea.
No. Oh. What kind of dog is Ren on the Ren and Stimpy show?
Australian Shepherd.
No.
You idiot.
So dumb.
Oh.
Gosh, you're killing me. Pass.
American Samoa is a U.S. territory located in which ocean?
Pacific.
Yes. In the computer world, what does the C in CPU stand for?
Computer.
No. Dustin, you dropped a deuce there, buddy.
First deuce ever.
Oh, well.
It happens sometimes, Dustin.
I'd like to congratulate you, but that's not really a congratulatory
why
thing
not?
there.
If you're going to be bad, why not do it deuce style?
That's right.
Steve's got it. And Steve, and you know what? We should bet.
Oh.
Because I don't think Steve's going to. I think this is where Steve is not going to make it happen.
Ooh. Are we betting Seahawks draft day hats?
Oh, yeah, that's what Rev's betting.
No. I think I'll pass on all the betting today.
See, now he doesn't have the guts.
Free shipping over $49, I think.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
But I think you and your partner in Bad Decisions, or Danny, should work that out.
He doesn't have faith in you, man. I can't believe he won't do it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's hard working with someone that does not believe in you.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Whose 1984 album Ride the Lightning features an electric chair on the sleeve?
Oh, that's Metallica.
Yes. Lisbon is the capital of which European country?
Germany?
No.
Austria.
No.
Lisbon, Australia?
No.
Man.
What early 80s...
Portugal.
No, yes, but
Yeah,
you're
that
too late.
was
You
the
already
one.
guessed 3 there.
Oh.
What early 80s year was the original film Friday the 13th released?
Late?
Early.
81.
No.
82.
No.
83.
No.
Damn it, 80.
In what card game? In the card game blackjack, what 2 values does an ace have?
1 and 11.
Yes.
Okay, then.
What is the name of the theme song for the TV show Friends?
I'll be there for you.
Yes.
Wow, that is right on key.
Oh, what is the name of Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle brand and website?
Is it like smell the hoo-ha?
No.
Smell the hoo-ha.
The privates?
No.
Private.
Oh, they clam?
No.
Oh,
what kind of dog is Ren on the Ren and Stimpy show?
A chihuahua.
Yes.
Nice.
American Samoa is a U.S. territory located in which ocean?
The Pacific.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steve, you win 5 to deuce.
Yeah.
Wow.
We tried to psych you out. We pretty much did.
Yeah. We psyched you out because you were bumping there.
Sorry, Dustin.
Doing well.
Yeah, at first, I once you said Lisbon, I thought Portugal, and then I decided to
Not say it.
not guess that.
Nice work.
And then I started thinking about Portugal the man. I'm like, oh, am I a fan of that band? I'm like, not really. I having this
really?
internal conversation while that was going on. I'm like, I don't really like any of their stuff that much.
Oh, today would have been a great day, man. 5 right. That was a golden opportunity.
Would have been.
Yeah.
Isn't. Obviously, the early 80s year that the original film Friday the 13th was released, since everyone gassed around it, is 1980.
Is it 1980, though?
It is 1980.
Oh, right in.
The website that is Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle and also the
Vicky knows
brand.
this. She knows this.
Goop.
Which
Yeah.
is not a great name to give anything that's after you.
Do you know why? Do you know why she named it that way?
I am ready to hear.
Some expert told her that brands like that do very well if they're usually 2 letters separated by 2 O's. So like Google, stuff like that. So she used her initials and it became Goop.
What else has 2 O's though other than Google?
I think just Google.
That's a bad.
Hooli. Didn't Hooli have 2 O's? I can't
but
remember.
that's on a fictional show.
Oh, you're right.
Food.
We all like food, right?
Food
Yeah, they've got a
Network.
good brand. Yeah.
How about Amazon Books? Back in the day, they were selling books.
We all love the poop emoji.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Yeah, roof. How about all the roofing companies? They have 2 O's.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything. That whoever told her that was a good idea is it?
What about Microsoft?
Microsoft.
Yeah, they'll
Right.
forget that brand.
Yahoo has 2 O's, but
What
that's
does?
Yahoo, but it's a different type of syndrome. It's just in
Yeah.
general having 2 O's in general too is a different syndrome, but similar.
Okay, so
Yahoo, Google. Okay.
Microsoft has 2 O's.
Boobs.
Okay, boobs have 2 boobs.
Yeah.
I mean, and 2 O's.
I love boobs.
I buy all the boobs.
Yeah, same.
Oh, the boobs will be mine.
Congratulations on your win.
Nice
Big
work.
win. Big win.
I mean, it was chilling win. Wired.com just did a big write-up on how to actually officially submit an emoji idea to the group that actually handles this stuff. I didn't
Poop
know there was an
emojis.
emoji consortium, but it's a nonprofit, and they're called the Unicode Consortium.
So there's really a non-profit organization that puts this all together?
Yeah, the Unicode Consortium, and they accept proposals each year from April through the end of July.
Who are they to pick what we can and can't?
They happen to be the nonprofit called the Unicode Consortium.
It's like the people who pick what kind of license plates you can have.
Yeah, yes, I guess so. In a way, it's kind of fun to know that somebody actually is in charge. It's not Apple.
That's your gig. I'm not poo-pooing the gig, but
Yeah, I see what you did there.
But imagine someone's like, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, well, I'm in charge of what emojis make it onto your cell phone.
That person could have every conversation. That's a great icebreaker.
Oh, no, it's very interesting.
Yeah. But here's what you got to do, Steve, because
Okay.
you have an opportunity to submit your emojis. You have to include original artwork and examples of how you'd use that emoji. But they will not approve any emoji idea that has been rejected in the past 2 years. So don't try to get anything in there that you know has been out. For instance, for some reason they rejected the angry poop emoji. I want that.
That would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, I want it.
And a marijuana leaf. I cannot believe that we cannot have a marijuana.
I'm actually shocked that isn't already in there.
Yeah, I
You
thought
know?
it was one.
I guess it's just like a green leaf that people have adopted, kind of like the...
Yeah, I guess it is just a leaf.
like certain things people just adopt as being like the eggplant, obviously, and like the peach or whatever.
No condom emoji, can't have that. Somebody tried that didn't work.
Why would we want a condom emoji?
Well, that could be like the new eggplant, but it'd be just more
safe
descriptive.
eggplant.
You want to have safe sex?
Yeah,
exactly. How about here's one I don't
Why
understand.
use a balloon?
Oh, that's a good call.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's my condom emoji. Thank you. They didn't approve 2 different dumpster fire emojis, and I think that would be really fun.
Those are great.
Yeah, why wouldn't? I mean, a dumpster fire is such a great way to call anybody who's a mess.
Have you guys figured out what the new emojis are since the update?
Well, there's.
I haven't. I really haven't.
Which ones are we trying to figure out?
There's not a tampon emoji. That was submitted, by the way.
I submitted that one.
Whoa.
Recently, I was getting some texts from people, and I was reading something, and I was getting that question mark that they put when you don't have the update for the whatever emoji.
Oh, so you don't have what?
Well, I did the update, but I still don't know what the emoji is because it was like from something that I just can't find whatever that original. I don't think text I saw.
So far, I haven't gotten any fancy new emojis from anybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty basic with my emoji usage. It's a ridiculous statement.
I'm rock. I'm Spock. I'm thumbs up. I'm heart. That's pretty much me.
Oh, I got the rock, the devil horns. I do that one a lot.
That's me. The devil horns, and then of course the live long and prosper hands with Spocky, and then of course the heart and the thumbs up, and every once in a while, the thumbs down.
I do that one with like he's got the weird cross eyes and his tongue is out like
Okay, that was really freaky to see you make that emoji in person.
Did you know they have a tamale? They have a tamale emoji now.
A tamale emoji.
Is that new?
Yeah, I think I've never seen it before.
What? I don't even know. I don't even know what a tamale looks like.
It's been there, I think, for a minute.
Has it?
Oh,
yeah,
for a minute.
I've used it.
All right. Well,
of course I've used it.
It looks like a tamale. Shocking.
Oh, I didn't know that was a tamale. I thought that was a scroll. I've been playing too many board games. I thought that was like an elder scroll that and some magic spell is on there. That's a tamale? Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm going to still use it for a scroll.
All right.
Oh, look at this. You can't have a hangover emoji. Why wouldn't they have a hangover emoji? That got rejected. Man.
I mean, but you got like the dead emoji. I think people would use like the one with the X on the eyes,
or the throw up emoji.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, man.
They need like a stiffy emoji, like
whoa. And it makes that noise too when you send it.
There it is. There's your stiffy emoji. Well, anyway, submit it all to the Unicode Consortium. That's where if you want to make your new emoji. And what if you're the person that goes, that's the emoji I submitted, that's mine? I mean, do they send you a certificate? Something that said that your emoji got approved?
What if somebody already did it and you're like, what the hell? I submitted this.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I want an NFT
I wouldn't
or
want
something.
that pressure. I wouldn't want that pressure.
Or at least a shirt with the
Something.
emoji on it.
Yeah.
I did this.
That would be
this.
Yeah, you made the angry poop emoji.
Yeah.
They haven't done a shocker emoji yet, though, right?
Oh,
think so.
I feel like if they did the shocker emoji but wouldn't do the rest of them, that would be like, who's in charge? Probably Steve.
Somebody would have good. They have a middle finger emoji, so it's not like they're not too too highbrow for us.
That's a good point. I don't understand why we don't have all these other fun ones. All right. It is time for Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We'll take your calls and texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. This is your opportunity to be heard, but make sure you follow Steve's rule.
It's a simple rule, BJ. That's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we got the gong ya. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So just say, you guys excited for the draft tonight? How are you watching it? On the television.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There's some people going, there's a draft party that's happening.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, me and Tatum, we're going to post up on the couch and, see if our picks are going to happen. No, we just...
Yeah, I'll follow it. I'm not as huge of a fan as other people are of watching the whole thing because I don't care about the other teams. I just care about us.
I enjoy the first few picks just because it's so monumental. I love watching the reaction of the players. Like, I hated when they weren't able to, get the footage of that during the COVID. They were still able to still pull it off, just like with the video stuff. But I always love just seeing how you can see in the eyes that person's life has just drastically changed, and their whole family's life has drastically changed. And I think there's something cool about that. But the Seahawks are the one that I'm most obviously excited about, and at least we don't have to wait forever. ninth pick. That's not like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm going to go do some chores, take a nap, and maybe we'll get to pick number 69 or whatever it is.
Yeah, and we thought we weren't going to even have a pick in the first round at all but obviously that guy we traded. Yeah, we traded some guy, I guess. And,
some loser.
And look, this is a big one because a lot of folks think we're going to be getting rid of, a lot of experts, some think we're going to get rid of DK Metcalf, that's going to be a trade made today.
I wonder. Yeah, I'd be bummed.
Yep.
I just want to know what the hell they're going to. I mean, it's so funny when I read all this stuff. I mean, there's all these different players that they say. I'm not like that well schooled on which player would be perfect for them. I think that obviously an offensive tackle would be pretty awesome, but there's also, I guess, some really good wide receivers out there. There's some good cornerbacks as well. So
I'm all about a cornerback. I really feel like that. I don't know. I just feel like they got to go. They got to work on defense because I just don't think the offense is what you're going to work on right now. You lost a giant piece of your offense, and
you and I disagree. I think they do need an offensive lineman.
Yeah, I know.
Multiple offensive linemen.
I used to think we did.
One.
Yeah, I used to think we did. Maybe, and I agree. At some point, probably next year, definitely, if we solidify the quarterback role. I just don't think we have the quarterback role solidified. I don't know if we're going to have a healthy running back.
But a rookie is not going to he's not going to be like the biggest game changer. I said get it now, so that way by the time you have your quarterback situation figured out, that offensive tackle's got a couple of years under their belt, and they're in better shape.
So let me ask you this. Are you tossing this season?
Me?
Yeah. Are you?
No, man. We're winning with Drew Lock.
It's going to be the best season we've ever had.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
Yeah.
Because if you're tossing this season, then I'm with you, Steve. I was thinking defense because I thought if you're trying to be competitive, you might as well go defense.
To be honest with you, I don't think that this is going to be much of a season. So I think next season we're going to have a couple pretty decent draft opportunities, and hopefully the Broncos have a terrible season as well. So that way we get 2 high picks, and then that next season's the draft.
That would be the greatest thing in the world if the Broncos just tank it.
What if they're the 2 worst teams? I know that's not going to happen.
How wonderful would that be?
And we get picks number 1 and 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you want. I mean, at this point, look, there's nobody in their right mind that thinks the Hawks are going to the playoffs, or if they go to the playoffs, they're going to go deep. I mean, unless something miraculous happens.
So it's like hashtag double suck. That's what we're hoping for.
Double suck for somebody who is not luck.
Yeah. The double suck for the top 2 picks.
Yeah. I mean, that's from a strategy standpoint, I'm that guy. I really am. And I know you can't intentionally tank games. I understand that, but I'm that guy.
Well, what if we stink and then Russ breaks his finger again or something like that?
Yes.
Dude, honestly, I'm putting this, I've said it since we traded him. I don't think he's going to do that great in Denver. And I just don't think he was going to do great here either. So it's not like I was like, Russ is our answer. I don't think he's going to do that great in Denver.
Let's hope. I mean, look, you hate to wish injuries on anybody, but let's hope some key people for whatever.
A bad hang now.
Yeah, for whatever, not a career ending, but for a lot of Broncos, let's hope for some non-career ending problems that make them a bad team.
See, but I wasn't even thinking injury. I'm just thinking they're not going to. It's their first year with a new quarterback. It's not going to be that great.
Danny, there is a point. I mean, you got to get to know everybody, and the new offensive coordinator and all that. It definitely is a learning year, but that won't make them the worst in the league. But they may be mediocre.
Mediocre.
They may be mediocre.
Now it's just a question of will they trade this draft pick, because that's typical Seahawk thing. I don't know. I hope they don't. Yeah. I hope they go take advantage of the rare time that they have a top 10 pick. Let's go.
I will be shocked if we don't go defense more. Like if we did, the biggest thing we do is going to be defense. I only just because the guy that Pete Carroll is. I will be shocked. But you may be right, Steve. It might be the right move to go for a big offensive stud. You're absolutely right.
All right. Speaking of sports, nothing to do with American football, but it has to do with the other type of football.
What's this?
Soccer.
The football.
Danny, how crazy it was last night? Did you see the Sounders fans being surrounded by a SWAT team?
Oh, dude, it was crazy to see that. Especially, I pulled up one picture earlier, and it was like you could see the police just standing around the supporters section in Mexico City. And I was like,
I'm impressed that there were Sounders fans at the game in Mexico.
Right? We travel well, but
that's pretty awesome.
That being said, I don't know if I was there, if I'd be more excited or more nervous walking out of that stadium.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though it wasn't a loss, it should have been a win for Pumas. So,
I might take my jersey, fold it up, and pop it in my pants.
Yeah. Yep.
This is why I deal with that. I don't understand why sports fans get, especially over there with soccer. Yeah. It blows my mind that people get that violent and that.
Could it be alcohol?
Yeah. Maybe, but it feels like there's a lot of people that get involved in this stupidity, the hooligan attitude or whatever it may be. But I don't know.
Yeah,
that's not my thing.
No.
I just want to go have a good time, eat a pretzel, and go home.
Yep.
It is a regional whatever pride. You know, I same thing like with a lot of stuff that I see with English stuff too. It's like, wow, you know, like you live like 20 minutes from each other, but because you happen to have a battle line between the teams you root for and who you support, it gets ugly. And it's like it's just a game.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Is it? No, it's not.
It's a life.
Okay.
It's a life. No, I mean, I agree with you. And every time we've seen, because even Steve and I, we've mentioned it before, almost seeing like the fight at the Kraken game. It was one of those like, why? Why is this why is this happening?
And
right
that
now?
one happened so fast in the game. It was in the first period. This guy was already he was
a Bruins fan, wasn't it?
He was. He was. Yeah. That's only the worst fans.
I have to tell you right now, I mean, being from Boston, I will say that we always thought that Bruins fans were morons. Like us, I remember us baseball fans were like, God, those hockey fans are idiots.
See, I joke because honestly, there were a lot of cool Bruins fans there.
Oh yeah,
like, it was just this one guy, and alcohol was not his friend, and he was just immediately as soon as the Bruins scored, he was trying to start fights with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
The team just scored. Be happy.
I know.
His own girlfriend. It looked like she cut him off from alcohol.
Good for her.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting final. I'm going to put that. Rev and I are both going to the game, and
yeah.
I'm super excited for it. But also, like, I know that there's probably going to be a lot of Pumas fans there too. Cause
you think?
Yeah, they're for one of the CCL games that I went to. There was a ton.
Well, you better fight them.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, Danny, let's
Rev,
go.
I'm using you
Danny
as my
gets
shield.
to do that.
Come on, you hooligan, get it done. Do us proud, Danny.
The bathroom.
Man, it's crazy to see how many tickets they're selling too.
Oh, I can't wait for if this goes well. Thursday morning is going to be rough for you guys.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's going to be so rough for me, especially trying to get home back to West Seattle and then make it back downtown by 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, you might as well just come here and sleep.
Yeah.
I should just party all night and come in.
Yeah.
I might do that.
Yeah, just puke and rally.
Yeah, you can do it, Danny. You're still young enough.
I'm ready.
It is Listeners on the Loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got more of your calls, more of your texts. We'll take those at 9:33 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Got a text from Amanda on the Key Peninsula that said, good morning. My daughter Ginny is having her another root canal today and is not happy. I want to boost her mood about how we all hate the dentist, but it's worth it. Love the show. Listen every day.
I just had a root canal last week.
Ooh. You had a root canal last week?
Yes, I did.
They've gotten better. I mean, back when you were younger, for sure, like they were terrifying and painful.
Yes,
they do such a good job of numbing you up. You're fine.
I still
Ginny,
go through.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah, I go through so much stress. I was really like my body felt like I was at the most big panicky attack-ish thing I could ever have in my life. Even though you're right, there was no pain.
I know,
and yet. I definitely had a panic attack, did the best I could, and I was done. I was spent for the day. I was like, you know what, I can't do anything. I am just so wrecked from this, even though I really didn't feel any pain.
It's just that fear of what if they find that one spot that's not numb.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just like, because I remember that it did happen one time. Scared Ginny, stop listening.
Yeah. Whoops. It'll be okay.
Ginny, it's many years ago.
This is the wrong show to ask for support about this.
It's way better these days. But I remember one time getting something, I think it might have been a root canal or a tooth removal, something where it was like, everything's going fine, and then all of a sudden I'm like, and they're like, you feeling that? I'm like, yes, like, and it was like almost like, stop the presses, everybody get that numb his mouth some more, because I shouldn't have felt whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then they numbed me up so much that like my entire mouth was just like a slobbering everywhere. Like there was, usually like maybe like a quarter of your mouth you can feel numb, and then everything else works fine. Nothing worked fine. They numbed it like a mother effer.
Honestly, I'd prefer that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, make me so I just drool for the next 15 hours.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's about what they do, especially when they do the bottom. Like, they just got to numb everything. They shot me in the arm. They shot me in the boys. They just want to make sure everything. They want to make sure everything was numb.
Are you sure you went to the dentist?
Yeah, I think
He
it was
got a prostate exam in the middle of his root canal.
I feel like it was a dentist. I got drilled, is all I know. Hey.
Wow. Well, she can start listening again for this. Usually I'm so calm when I go to the dentist, I fall asleep in the chair multiple times.
That is amazing.
Dude, it's gotten so bad at times they have to put like this little block in my mouth because I kept falling asleep as they were like doing like a cavity or a cleaning, and my mouth was closing on their hand.
Yes, exactly.
So they're just like, all of a sudden I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, you're nodding off. We need to put this in your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine.
Are you
whatever.
sure that's what you need to put in my mouth? Again, is this a dentist?
I'm fine with that. If I could take a nap while going to the dentist, I'm in.
That's the difference, by the way, you two and me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can sleep at the dentist. You guys have whatever the heck I have, it's not in your brain. Because the idea of sleeping at the dentist to me is insane. And you two geniuses can just fall. Well, Steve, you can fall asleep anywhere.
Anywhere.
I mean, if you can fall asleep at the dentist, then we'll put you in the middle of like a world war. You'll be fine.
I know it's funny. Yesterday we were sitting on the couch, and like within seconds, I was nodding because it was like a little rest time for Tatum, so it's also rest time for Daddy.
Oh, so both get your nappies.
And as I'm like starting, I hear my wife go, "Are you already asleep?" I'm like, "I was." And she's like, "I'm like, if I was falling asleep, don't ask me if I'm falling asleep, because then you're gonna stop making me fall asleep."
Don't they understand the people's in our lives that we get up early?
And well, so does she. I can't give her a hard time. My wife's up pretty soon after we are, and then
that's because is
on.
that a kid or just her life?
That's just her. She's a fan of getting up early, and also she wants to get like an hour of hopeful, fingers crossed, an hour of just being able to do her own thing before Tatum wakes up.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, your wife is one of those people that can do it, because that is I would if I didn't have to.
She's one of those go-getters.
Yeah, I would never. No, I'm not a go-getter. I'm a stay-upper. Like, I want to stay up until it's time for us to get up.
Yeah, basically on the weekend, she's got to pull me out of bed to get me up.
Yeah. Pardon me? Oh.
Not that way.
Wow.
I'm not opposed.
Okay, then. You're not opposed, though. All right.
Never say no.
All right. Well, see, we'll send in a negotiator for
When I
you.
say I don't get ready, I'm always ready.
Don't look at me when you say that. Look at your wife. I don't want to see
She's
that
not
get
in the
ready
room.
face. I know, but I don't want to see that face. Don't give me the bedroom face.
It was just like, you know what I'm saying?
I
face.
don't. You did it again. Stop giving me the bedroom face. I'm not the target for that.
Fine.
I mean, Jesus, that's like an it face. That works.
Me, everything works.
Oh, everything. Oh, that's because you're just God's gift to women. I forgot. Yeah, everything works. I just enter a room and women just can't have enough of it.
Take off the shirt.
Look
at this.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know I was.
You're in the mood or in the mood for mashed potatoes. What is it?
Oh, wow. Steve A. Miggs. The A is for Adonis. Okay, fine.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, it's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
I texted. I was reading about how Tropicana just made cereal that uses orange juice instead of milk. Would you try it?
What? Yeah, I guess that's what Tropicana. Big news. Here's the deal. Here's our breakfast cereal we make, because we're an orange juice company, and, well, you're not drinking enough orange juice, so they call it Tropicana Crunch.
I'm in.
They say it's a honey and almond cereal that's granola style, because flakes would get soggy too fast, and I don't know if honey and granola and almond really an orange juice.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, what
I would even maybe get a little chocolate flavor in there. I think, oh man, let's go.
Well, chocolate orange I get.
Yeah. Because like I'll do like sometimes I'll have my protein shake, instead of using water, I put orange juice in it, and it's a chocolate flavor.
So is that what the Adonises do?
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, of course.
That's how you get this mashed potato figure.
Okay.
And it's delicious.
Okay, well...
Why wouldn't you try it? It's not like orange juice is nasty.
I feel like this is kind of like a joke that most kids have tried putting orange juice in their cereal, either out of curiosity or because they ran out of milk. I think I remember doing it when I was a kid and was not a fan.
Yeah, I guess because it's
I'd rather that than water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah. Who does that?
I'd rather go
Terrorists.
hungry.
Yeah,
what I would do
won't
is
eat
I would-
cereal. I won't eat cereal if I have to put water.
I would get like half and half, or like the creamers, and mix it with water and try to make a concoction that might be milk.
Beyond Vicky, when's the last time you guys had a bowl of cereal? Because I know
Never.
Vicky eats cereal every day.
I don't remember the last time. I think it was at one of our hockey tournaments in Spokane, because it was a continental breakfast at the hotel.
Usually
That's
little
all they
box of
had.
cereal.
Which was basically like one of those like giant tubs of generic cereal that you twist and then it pours into a bowl, and that was their
nice.
continental breakfast.
Yeah. Last time I had cereal was probably in high school.
That long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's been a
man.
while for me too. I though somebody did send me those Lucky Charms marshmallows only bag.
Oh.
That's the last time I had
Is that
cereal.
really cereal at that
That's
point?
not
I don't think that's
candy.
food.
This is candy.
It's not real, whatever it is.
I'm a fan of the Cocoa Rice Krispie. and I'll have it for dessert sometimes. Like I'll have my dinner and then I'll get a teeny tiny little bowl or a cup and I'll eat that chocolate cereal. It is so good. I don't think I could ever live without cereal.
You know, I'm more apt to try this than any cereal that has milk in it right now.
True.
That's fair.
I'd much rather try that.
Not me. They're giving it away. You can't buy this, so it's for, I guess, what is it? Orange Juice Day is next Wednesday. Don't forget, put that on your calendar, Steve.
Oh, you know I already have it in there.
And they're giving boxes away for free while supplies last. Just go to TropicanaCrunch.com on May 4th to snag a box.
I was about to do it now.
Yeah, I'm setting my alarm.
Please.
For May 4th.
Yeah, I mean, almonds and honey, I would never think of mixing with orange juice. That's why I don't know where they got this.
Orange
Science.
Yeah, right.
Science!
Orange juice is a breakfast drink, and the only time I've ever had an issue is the whole, brushing your teeth and then drinking orange juice, because that's the worst thing in the world. I don't know about the whole cereal thing. It seems so strange.
Yeah, because that's the sweet, isn't it? Or, the orange juice is the sweetness of your meal if you're not having like any sort of
and are you supposed to use
anything.
Are you supposed to use the pulpy one?
Oh,
You can
God,
use whatever one you'd like.
No,
I think pulp might be a pretty good call, just because you're already adding like it's not like just a smooth consistency, like you have almonds and things like that. So why not throw a little pulp in there?
Yeah. I'm going to let you guys do this on your own. You're on your own, kids.
Well, if we get it, we're all trying it, just so you're...
All right. Well, I mean, you got to sign up or whatever.
I'm going to try. I'm setting my reminder right now.
We'll all sign up. I want to get as many boxes of this as possible.
Of all the things that you're going to try to get in for us to, I think we should not do this.
Yeah, so it said orange might be better than my buddy who uses water with his cereal. Yeah, I don't understand the water thing.
Well, the water, to me, at least has no flavor. And so then you're at least getting a liquid that's the flavor of the cereal, I suppose. But it still
just
seems
eat
like
dry at that point.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, at that point, just don't eat it.
So it's orange juice and vanilla ice cream.
Get some eggs.
It's perfect with cereal.
Oh.
What's this now?
Orange, vanilla ice cream and cereal.
Well, you still got vanilla.
It's ice cream.
And it's cream.
That's my favorite kind of breakfast, when you incorporate ice cream. Like ice cream on top of waffles. Oh, it's the best.
Ice cream is good on anything. I mean, at that point, yeah, because
not caviar.
You don't know.
When was the last time you had caviar?
My wedding.
Oh.
You know what? Did you have ice cream at your wedding too?
I don't remember.
We had cupcakes. I remember that.
And cake, yeah.
Yeah, cupcakes and caviar.
But the caterer, he had like some expensive caviar that he was like, it's like, we got to get rid of this anyway. You want to try it? And I was like, sure. And I tried it. I'm like, this is terrible. Like,
I don't
understand why people like that. No, it wasn't. It was just for. It was like, he pulled me to the side.
Oh, you got the special deal.
Yeah. Well, it was my wedding.
Yeah,
right. I guess it makes sense if it's your
wedding.
wedding.
Getting the homie hookup. It should be the groom.
Yeah, they gave you the crappy sort of. Here you go. Here's the thing nobody wants.
No, he said it's like a $300 thing of caviar.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, so that's pricey.
I know. I don't get it. It's just like the $100 bottle of wine that was undrinkable to me.
Yeah,
the 100-year-old. Let's just say the 100-year-old bottle of wine.
You put it on a cracker. I'm like, I'd rather the cracker. Get rid of that stuff on top of it.
Maybe on my palate. Maybe I'm just an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, I know I am.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show.
Going back to stories about awkward moments and embarrassing moments, somebody texted in, I puked at a Sonic Youth show at the Fillmore in San Francisco, and they stopped the show. I wasn't on drugs. I just ate some bad salad before the show.
Oh, that sucks.
That really sucks if you look like somebody that's partying too hard, and that's not the reason.
And everyone's looking like, you're ruining this for us.
Yeah, see, the benefit of being destroyed when you're puking is you don't have any idea what's going on. Yeah, you don't.
Or you don't care till the next day.
Yeah, but it is embarrassing to throw up when you're not drunk.
Dude, I was driving yesterday, and somebody pulled right off the freeway and just almost drove right into like a little bit of a gravelly dirt part of off the freeway and just opened up the passenger door, and I think the guy was just hurling.
Oh man!
I'm like, man, what is going on with you at 3:30 in the afternoon that you needed to pull off to the side of the road,
dude,
so your buddy in the passenger seat can go hurl?
Yeah. I had a guy who was filling in for me in radio, and he was late. And he got to the station. Dude, he was covered in vomit. It was the weirdest thing.
No.
I'm looking at this guy like, what is going on? And he's like, yeah, I threw up on myself in the car getting here. Like, what?
Like nerves or something or what?
No, I wanted to go home, Steve, because I wanted to go home. I wasn't going to fill in for him.
You just let him do his thing.
I was like, here you go. Thanks. I will say he was a trooper. He came in. Well, we were like a low budget operation. It was like either him or nobody. So I appreciated him coming in, so I didn't have to stay. But dude, it was just he had a black outfit on, so it was just like, all right, there's one thing that
you could see everything that he had.
Oh,
for
it
breakfast.
was.
And he couldn't stop anywhere to wipe it down and water it down. He's just like, screw it, I'm coming in this way.
Already running late, man.
Horrible. It was. I'm like, What the hell happened? I threw up all over myself in the car.
Well, they do say that the radio personalities that go overhyped with their voice are known as pukers.
Yeah, he definitely was a puker. You're right about that.
Oh, I don't know how to be the puker radio voice.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Oh, I can't do it.
Man, what losers. Who pukes in public and at a bar, at a radio convention?
Yeah, whoever does that.
Not Danny.
I'll tell you, boy.
You sound more like Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah.
I can't do impressions, man.
If Woody Woodpecker and Goofy had a baby, it would be Steve.
What is the ho-ho? It's like he's French. Is he also French Woody Woodpecker, Goofy?
In order for me to do any impression, I got to ramp into it, BJ.
So the ho-ho.
Ho ho.
See, my thing is just go, it's Sunday at 77, everybody.
There you go.
I get into the puker voice. Yeah.
Oh, here's Nirvana. I can't do it.
That's totally just Goofy.
Yeah.
Wee wee.
That's Bobby Big Time on a Friday night, everybody.
Bobby Big Time.
That's it. I know. That was my fictitious oldies show that I was going to do.
Oh, okay.
Bobby Big Time.
Someone did say, is vomiting ever not embarrassing?
Well, like, it's not embarrassing when you're drunk. You don't care.
But you will be embarrassed the next day. More often than not. Some people would just have zero F's given. I get that.
But I was at a party with meeting my wife's family for the first time. And meeting her extended family, but they were really like her. They were like really brothers and sisters and siblings more so than cousins. And then all of a sudden, I got so sick, and they had this deck, and I'm vomiting over their deck while her uncle is trying to sell me insurance. And he followed me out there while I was vomiting to go, "Yeah, you know what? It's a good policy." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
He's catching you at your most vulnerable. You'd probably be like, "Yes, I'll sign whatever if you just leave me alone."
God, it was so embarrassing though. They were all just like, "What is his story? Why is he?" Because I wasn't drinking or anything. I was just. Well, it's time to throw up over your door. And it was horrible. Yeah, so it was very embarrassing. Yeah. We have a big question that needs to be answered right now. What do Ryan Castle and a twin have in common? I'll tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and a twin have in common?
Twice as much fun.
Oh, yes.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
Just like gum.
Is that Wondermint?
I believe that was Double Mint.
Double Mint. Wonder Mint.
Wow.
Are you thinking of the Wonder Twins?
It's literally in the name.
Yeah, he's thinking of the Wonder Twins chewing gum.
Wondermints is the backing band for Brian Wilson.
Even a
Just
weirder
as deep
relate
of a
to
cut.
this.
Even a deeper cut.
It's a much deeper cut. At least there were
Wonder
twins
Twins,
involved.
you're right. Wonder
Yeah,
Twins. That's
there
what I
we
meant.
go.
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Joe,
I
fix that in post.
Yeah. There's no fixing that in
Yeah,
post.
we can clean that up, right?
Yeah, if we just take out everything he said.
Perfect.
Forever, maybe.
Trim the fat.
Hey, there's a 64-year-old man in Florida. His name is Wayne, and he was sentenced to 2 years yesterday because he is an evil twin. He has a twin brother, and he's been stealing the identity of the good twin, and he stole $72,000 in military benefits based off stealing his good twin brother's identity.
That's like an extra layer of bad since it was military benefits.
Yeah.
Everything about it. Twin brothers.
Got a Florida ID with the good twin stuff on there.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Poor Wayne. His brother's like, I don't even know. My brother's doing well. It's my brother. He's the evil twin of the two of us. Yeah. Speaking of evil, Ryan Castle. He's got a 12-pack, and it is evil. And that's next.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
What was the most awkward thing to happen to you in public?
I happened to a Seattle Supersonic. The agent of the guy that was suing him sent me to the game and got me a really good seat. And when the guy came off the court for a breather, I went, "Hey." And he looked back and I went, "Yes, sir," but I did it as inconspicuously as I could.
Wow. Did you at least say "Go Sonics" after you handed it to him?
Hell yeah.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I have a mountain of credit card bills and consumer debt. Can I still keep my house if I file bankruptcy?
Yes, you almost always can keep your home and your house, your car in a bankruptcy. Depending on what type of bankruptcy you file, would depend on whether or not, for example, you can keep your vehicles if you have payments on them still. You can almost always keep your home if you're current on the payments on your home, even in full bankruptcy. In Chapter 13, you can also keep those items. If you're behind on your house, you could catch your house payments up in a Chapter 13, take off a second mortgage in a Chapter 13. So keeping your primary assets like a home and car is almost always possible in bankruptcy.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.